Hey everybody! Welcome to the Ladybug Girls Show. Today we're gonna make blackberry jam without pectin. Not only are we gonna make it, but we're gonna learn how to can it. First thing we'll do is wash the berries. Then you'll need a large pot in order to cook up your blackberries. You need 9 cups of crushed blackberries. In order to crush the blackberries, just use the bottom of a cup. Now I'm adding 6 cups of sugar. Here's 4 cups, and then I'll add 2 more. The recipe I'm following is the old-fashioned recipe that only uses the berries and the sugar and no use of pectin. Okay, now I put it on the stove on medium-high, and I'm starting to let it cook down. And the trick is you want to constantly be stirring it and get everything mixed in really well. Without the use of pectin, you're going to have to cook your blackberry jam and sugar for a longer period of time. Okay, here's an update. It's been about 15-20 minutes. And basically it's just kind of creating a little film on the top. And it's on a low boil. Okay, it's been probably 40-45 minutes. And it's looking good. Okay, now we're going to do the sheet test. It should run off the spoon like a sheet. The total cooking time was about 1 hour. Okay, the first step is to sterilize your equipment. I have my mason jars in there with the lids and the bands. And what I'm going to do is wait until they get to a boiling temperature. Okay, now my jars are ready to remove from the boiling water, and I will place them right here on the clean towel. One trick is to pour the water out into a bowl, and that way you won't end up with too much water in your canner when you put the jars with the jam in them. Okay, so I took all my equipment out of the boiling water, so it's all ready to go. Okay, now I have a ladle, and I'm gonna fill up all the jars with the jam. Yum! You want to fill it all the way up so there's only a 1/4 inch left at the top. Okay, now it's time to can our blackberry jam. I have 3 pint-sized jars here. For this step, I do not want to introduce any germs or bacteria, so I'm going to take my tongs and let them sterilize in the boiling water for a minute, and then I'll take them out, and then I can use the tongs to pick up my lids. That way I'm not introducing anything that might cause bacteria to grow. I used to work in a lab, so I'm very careful. Some people question too if you can just pull the jars directly from the dishwasher to use, but I highly recommend against doing that. After they, are washed thoroughly, either in the dishwasher or by hand, I would still take the step to boil all your jars, just for safety precautions. So my recommendation is take your time and do it right. And now what we're going to do is put the rings on, and then we'll put them in the little basket and we'll lower it down. Okay, now I have all my jars ready to submerge. Use empty jars next to your full ones to prevent your jars from falling over. Okay, now the jars are in the boiling water. Make sure the top is covered by a good layer of water. It's hard to see with the camera, but there's about 1 inch right there. In order to find out the processing time, go on Google or consult a canning book. It is actually based on your altitude. and the location where you live. For my location, it's about 30 minutes. Yeah, everything is ready to be taken out. I got this snazzy little container. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alright, so this blackberry jam looks awesome. I'm just going to let it cool to room temperature. Might take a couple hours, and then I will put it in the cupboard. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to make some jam, let me know how it turns out.